Hi everybody, I'm Stefan for phototutorials.com, and today I'm going to show you how to create this type of effect using Photoshop. I'm going to list the things that you need to make such a picture. So let's get started. First of all, you need a dark room, a black background, you need a tripod and a camera, you need 2 light bulbs, and we need a person who is going to hold the light bulb. So let's see the images that we are going to use for this tutorial. As you can see, this is our first image, and we have a second image, as you can see here, and a third image here. And as you can see, the light here is different than the light in this picture or in this picture. So why we need 3 photos? This first picture we are going to use to only light the face of our person, and we are going to get rid of the light bulb and everything else. The second picture is a picture only of the light bulb, because we are going to take only this element here. And the third one is we are going to take this hand here, and we are going to take this part of the light bulb and compose it on top of this one to create the final image. So as you can see, it's not something that is super complex, but as you can see, the final still looks very impressive. So let's get started. This is our first image. Let's name it 1. Let's take the second one and drop it here and position it, and let's call this one 2, and let's take the third one and let's compose it, position it, and let's rename it 3. So as you can see, these are the camera settings I used for the first picture. And these are the camera settings I used for the second picture. And these are the camera settings I used for the third picture. And actually, the camera settings are something that's up to you. It depends of the light conditions and stuff like that. So you just need to experiment. Let's take this first image and let's create a new layer, and let's take the brush and change the color to black color, and we want to increase the size and to paint out everything like that, because we want only the face for this picture. For the second one, we are going to use this, so I'm going to just take the lasso tool and just draw a shape like that, and I'm going to hit Ctrl J to duplicate this and turn off this layer. As you can see, that's how it looks like so far. And what we need to do is to turn on this image here, and we are going to cut a pretty big part of this image. Let's take the pen tool here and let's draw a shape around the light bulb, and we need to zoom in and just draw the shape like that. We are going to fix it later. And another thing you need for this tutorial is a light bulb socket with a cable that you can plug into the power and get it working. So let's take the pen tool again and let's make selection and set the feather to 0, and just hit Ctrl J to duplicate this. So this is our duplicate of the light bulb, and we need to position it and rotate it a bit. So I'm going to hit Ctrl T to free transform this and position it here, and hit enter to apply the transformation. And now I'm going to hit E for the eraser tool, and just using a soft brush I'm going to erase this and composite it like that. And we might need to just scale this just a bit and try to position it like so, and maybe increase the scale even more so it fit the image like that. And finally let's create a black solid layer, and using a black brush just paint out the details that we don't need. Like so. And basically that's the effect we are going for, as you can see. And the second picture we shot because we want to have only the white bulb isolated, and you can lower your exposure so you have more detail here. I just preferred it that way. And as you can see on the first picture here, we shoot the actor holding the white bulb socket with the white bulb on, so it can illuminate his face. On the second picture we do another take only for the white bulb, to take only this part from this picture. And for the third one the model holds the white bulb which is turned off, and we take the other white bulb and position it around here over his head. On the side you can see how the light falls on the model, and you can see how it lights the fingers and stuff like that, because if we make it that way we can't see the fingers well. We can see this part of the light bulb here, which is pretty cool. And actually we see that the light bulb is not connected to any electrical source, but it still works. So that's the idea, to make it that way. And finally, when we composite everything, it should look like that. And we can crop the image a bit, maybe something like that, and you can retouch the image and play with the settings. Also you can try to shoot this picture with closed aperture to get a nice lens flare effect in camera, which looks better than any artificial lens effects you can create in Photoshop. And just use a lower shutter speed and increase your ISO. But as I said, it's up to you what camera settings you're going to use. And basically that's it for this tutorial. We can just color correct it a bit, play with the settings, increase the contrast, maybe add a bit of bluish color like that. And it's up to you. You can color correct. Actually, let's remove this and create another curves layer, and let's go to the boot channel and we can color correct it like that, and go to the layer mask here and hit B for the brush and use the black color to just let's set the opacity to 50% just to color correct only the face and keep the original color for the white bulb. And for the background, I personally used a 5-in-1 photo reflector kit, which has a silver, gold, white and black and semi-transparent white surface. So I used the black one for the background, and you should be at least 2 meters away from the background, because when you shoot you don't want any of the white from the white bulb to affect your background. Of course it does, but if you shoot with closed aperture, you can just extract your model without the details in the background. So that's it for this tutorial. Hope you like it and find it useful, and it gives you a nice idea how you can combine various techniques like this one and create amazing images. So once again, I'm Stefan for phototouchpost.com, and we will see you next time.